applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Live for the way that you cheer and scream for me. The applause.
Okay, you guys, this is the first one that I'm gonna put in. This is the 20-inch. I have two 20 inches, two 18 inches, and two 16 inches, which is like a dark brown and this color at the bottom. And of course it says all in Remy. Remy! Free Remy! Okay, well, for real, I had to do that one. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, you guys, first thing first, I start off by measuring the tracks to the exact area that I am going to lay my track. After measuring it, I then cut it and add glue. Okay, this is the glue that I am using. Is it me, you guys? Doesn't glue stink so bad? After adding my glue to the track, there's too much. Let's correct that. After adding the glue to my track, I then go back and lay the track in the exact same spot that I previously measured it to go. Then I use my blow dryer to help dry the glue quicker. That way, when I go to my next track, there won't be any glue on my hair. Now again, I molded my hair down very slick in the front and in the middle, but in the back I just put it in a ponytail. Now, being that the hairstyle that I have is very curly and wavy, so it's not going to be slicked down to my head. If I was wearing bone straight hair, I would have made sure that I molded my hair down a little better, maybe put it in a wrap or something. But because the way that the hair is going to flow, you will not be able to tell that there is a lump in the back of my head. You will not be able to tell at all. Now, one downside about this hair, even though it feels soft and it's cute, it is very cheap. And very cheap hair means that the tracks are thin. If you guys can see, you can see straight through those tracks. So that means if you use heavy glue like me, then the glue will start bleeding through the other side of the track. Now, this goes back to my blow dry trick. If you blow dry the track as soon as you lay it down, the glue will dry. That way you have no worries about glue running on the rest of your hair, because it will do that if it's not dry. If you can see, some of the spots appear to be black. That's just the track, and that is where the glue bled through it because it's very thin. So as soon as I laid the glue on it, it already was basically coming out the other side. So I hurried up and put it on, and I hurried up and dried it so that the glue would not run onto the blonde hair. Now, there are different color glues that you can use for this. You have a white glue, and they now have some type of clear glue. In certain stores I have saw it, but I would just recommend not using that much glue. In the back of my hair, I laid my tracks side to side. But when I started to get to the middle, I kept it side to side, but I made sure it was in a circular motion. That way, when I get ready to do my closure, it will all blend. Even at the top, I start and then I pull it in a circle. That way, all the hair is flowing together in one accord. Okay, you guys, now it is time for me to expose my part. I kept my part covered up all the way till I got close to it. Now I am going to cut the two caps so that my part that I have already made will be exposed. This way, once I get through it, I will be able to lay my invisible part how I want it. There are ways that you can make an illusion invisible part that looks real without you even exposing any of your scalp, but I prefer to have my scalp out. The way as time goes on, I add a little grease and everything, and it just makes, to me, your hair look more realistic. But again, there are ways that you could make a realistic part without exposing your scalp. I think I will do a later tutorial on that. And again, this hair actually came with a lace part that I could have put right there, but I chose not to use it. Now I'm at my 16-inch, and as you can see, the 16 is two-tone. It's darker at the top and it's blonde at the bottom. This is a good thing because, again, the hair tracks are so thin that you basically can see the glue bleeding through. So I'm kind of happy that the top is darker. That way it will cover easily. And again, I use the same routine throughout my whole head. I measure the track before I lay it. I noticed that my cap was slipping in areas that I still wanted to be covered. So I used the spritz to spritz it, and then I blow dry it. This will basically allow your cap to stick to your hair. It won't go anywhere until you sweat it out or either take it out. Now I'm going to work on my part. I usually do my part at an angle. I tend to cut the track that is going to be at the part at an angular. As you can see, I'm cutting it at an angle, kind of angular. That way that when I lay it, it looks as if it's coming out of the scalp. By cutting it like that, it kind of take away from that thick track look. But these tracks are so thin, I really did not have to cut it. But being that that's used to how I'm doing my parts, I cut it anyway. But let's see. And I follow these same steps for my part. I always clip the end in an angle, and I lay it. I do that on both sides of my part. And I try to get it as close to my scalp, that part, as possible. If you get it too close, then it will hide the part. If you get it too far away, then it will make you look like you have that big part. Like, have you ever seen women that have a quick weave and it looks like their part is so big? Like, you can almost put 2 fingers on their part, and that's what you don't want. So try to put it as close to your part as you can. That way that it will look like a normal part. Not too big, not too small. And again, this hair is very thin. So even though I am placing my tracks in the correct spot, you can still kind of see the track because it's thin. It's not that much hair coming from the track. So that means it requires more tracks to look more fuller. But with a brush and a comb, you can cover up anything. If you guys notice, when I get close to my part, I'm actually curving the track a little bit. That way the hair can come towards the part. That kind of helps cover the track too. And it also helps it look better. guys, after I have completed my part, I noticed that there is a little glue residue that came onto my scalp. So my technique for that is to find some grease or hair food or oil and lightly put some on that part. This will help loosen up the glue off of your scalp. And then you could basically just pick it out or rub it out until your part is clean. Okay, you guys, I am just about finished with my part. Now I can get ready to add my last few tracks and my closure. I am satisfied with how my part came out. It's not too big. It shows just enough skin to look realistic. Alright, you guys, I am all done with my protective style for probably the next 2 weeks. It's cute. Hopefully I can remember to put my bonnet on so my hair won't get so matted. I have a bad problem with taking care of hair. Or fake hair. Not my real hair is pretty healthy, but this like protective style now. I put this stuff on, this little shit, honey. And I don't want to give it down after about 3-4 days. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. But I'm trying to keep up with, yeah. And as you can see, my part came out pretty good. As you can see, it came out pretty good. Yeah, it's not showing too much. There we go. It looks pretty decent to me. I'm just gonna get my little scissors and like this right here, like trim that a little bit. But it also could be just covered with a little combing. Okay, you guys, I am all done with my hair. As you can see, I have my part. And this hair is so soft right now. I'm not sure how long that is going to last. Have a little inches as you all can see. Oh, you can't see. Let me pull it out just a little bit so you can see my hair. Okay, can you see it? It's very cute. I want to wear it like this. So I want to pin it up. And that's the reason why I left my edges out. So I can have a little baby hair fit on it. I ain't gonna know what's hidden them boo. But I like it. It's cute. I love the color. And my husband likes it already. He hasn't seen the finished job, but he likes it too. Nice length. Very soft. I have had some shedding now. The package did say no shedding, but it sheds, okay? It definitely sheds, but hey, it was only, I think, $21.99. If I'm not mistaken, I paid $21 for this hair. I like it. Okay, you guys, well, this is my protective styling. And if you have any questions or concerns, please comment below. If you all have this hair, the All-In Remy Hair Natural Bundle 7, please comment below and let me know how it worked out for you all. And just tell me what's your favorite hair to buy just for a quick weave. I like expensive bundles for sew-ins, but for the average quick weave, maybe $20, $25 for some hair, and this my limit just for a quick weave. So comment below and let me know, do you guys like it? And again, what's your favorite hair? See you later.